Hello again. Reasons to be cheerful, like in the Ian Drury song, have been many this week. At home, of course, the garden is still looking as good as it's ever done. But I'm going a little quiz mad, however, having compiled around 6 with tenuous links to the creative writing, reading and poetry groups I attend. I try out my quizzes first with a group of friends I call my guinea pigs. One of them, Victoria, who's in her 60s, not only did she know the Joyce Kilmer poem in the poetry quiz, she knew it off by heart. And subsequently, she was able to send me photographs of her rendition of the poem in her poetry collection booklet she made at school when she was 9. I was touched by this and at the same time intrigued. How come she still has copies of her schoolwork? I have nothing but a few old photographs. I certainly haven't kept my work. I feel perhaps I should have done, however. No doubt, I'll get over it. Another reason to be cheerful is my secret love affair with Amazon. I know it's put many high street bookshops out of business, and it has to mention in its adverts how good it is to its staff in an attempt to up its image from being a very poor employer. But it is so efficient. I use it and try not to get found out by my friends. This last week alone, our household received a roll of AstroTurf, 2 spade handles, a daylight lamp, brackets, for the jigsaws, you know, a melange of seed packets, a new book journal, and my best buy, a first pair of Skechers for both my husband and I. I'm wearing my pair now, together with my new soft top socks. What a luxury, what comfort. How have I lived without them all these years? The government better not mess with the BBC either when all this is over. The BBC Sounds app, what a joy. You can listen to all 15 episodes of the new Hilary Mantel novel, which I mentioned in the last episode. I might do this before I get the book. I'm sure it will help me to get past page 4. Had I been able to watch the BBC's TV version of Wolf Hall prior to my reading of the book, I'd have been less confused. I'm watching the TV series again for the second time. It's perfect in every way. Mark Rylance, you are great. Andrew Moore on Radio 4 mentioned the Todmorden scheme designed to pursue an edible townscape, except, of course, he pronounced Todmorden Todmorden. But what they do in Tod is plant in wasteland edible things that people, passers-by, anyone can harvest and use as they please. I thought, East Lancashire and West Yorkshire are known even to the BBC. Who'd have thought that? Finally, I do have a few whingers. Number 1, Donald Trump. He has lost it proper. He needs to go. 2, I hate those TV adverts that have come on from our National Lottery with people saying thank you for buying lottery tickets and inadvertently helping the NHS, as though this would make up for the vast reduction in public service provision over the last 10 years. But don't get me started. And number 3, what are we supposed to do about our hair? I'm definitely becoming, shall we say, more bohemian as time goes by. For those of you who are still awake, you may have noted that I am creating this piece, which in the future, or right now, actually, I want to call my memoir of the lockdown weeks. Memoirs, the very thing I was whinging about last time.